Please note that one of the books that I read in the month of February was published by St. Martin's Press. At the time of editing this video, there is an ongoing boycott of St. Martin's Press, and readers and reviewers have been asked not to platform these books. Every effort has been made to remove mention of this book from the video. However, due to the nature of this video, images of the book may be visible at times. Hi, I'm Effie, and today I'm going to be running through all of the books that I read in February and kind of tier ranking them based on vibes. So I'm going to be excluding rereads and basically summarising the books in a couple of sentences at most. Ranks are: love this book and look forward to treasuring it for years, impeccable vibes / good in the moment, a deeply mid book, if you can't say anything nice, and yeet it out the window into a lit barbecue during an apocalypse. So let's just get straight into it, eh? So the vast majority of the books that I read in the month of February either were rereads, so obviously we're not talking about them today, or they were in the Unbidden series. So let's fly through the Unbidden series. Basically, the general principle is, I'm just gonna rate them as I'm telling you. So the general principle is a woman goes to a people auction, gets bidded on, ends up making the most money out of anyone in the history of the auction, and then romance ensues. But it's very melodramatic, very sort of whatever. So Candidate 4, which is the first book in the series, was pretty decent. And then Sinful Reunion, again, it was fine, but overall, I'll get to it as we progress through the series, but needed an editor, was fairly rubbishly written. Secret Desires, again, kind of rubbish. Candidate 1, again, it was what it was. I wanted more from it. And then, I don't even know what that one's called, Beyond Ruin. I mean, the thing is, I hesitate to put it as good in the moment. Nah, we're going to put it as deeply mid. There was some okay things, but there was some things that I took issue with. Unbidden Love, same situation. Honeymoon, it was fun, but I have such issues with this series. So basically almost all of them are deeply mid. I did like Other Women. The Other Woman, I think it's called. It was good in the moment. This is not me saying that you should read it. I think you should skip this series as a whole because it's incomplete and probably will never be completed. But I enjoyed that this was told from a different character's perspective and it added more to the story. Forbidden Halloween was another kind of good in the moment because it was just a lot of fun. And I would say that this is a book that doesn't need to be, you don't need to have read any of the rest of the series. It's a fun little romp. It's the only one that's kind of decent. Contested Heart. Ugh. I mean, part of the issue was this was billed as being the end of the series, and it wasn't. So I'm just going to say, if you can't say anything nice about this series, because it made me so mad. Palm Springs, again, should have been the end of the series, but it wasn't. I'm just going to say, if you can't say anything nice, I got really annoyed. And then this one is sort of, I guess it's meant to be like a spin-off series, but I do not like step siblings as romantic interest. So this is going to be yeet it out the window into a lit barbecue during an apocalypse. I really feel spicy about this series. It made me so mad. I hated it so much. And do not recommend. But part of it was that I invested almost the whole of February, it would seem, into reading this series. And then it's not complete, even though it said it was going to be complete with Contested Heart. And she ended up with the wrong person anyway. It was so bad. Last Tale of the Flower Bride, I'm going to actually put as impeccable vibe / good in the moment. It took me a while to like enjoy it, but when I did, I really enjoyed it. Like, I mean, it's almost a love this book and looking forward to treasuring it for years. But also, because it took me a minute to warm up to it, I can't put it in that top category. But I can put Dear Ash, which is, it takes place roughly around towards the end of the third book in the new Camelot series by Simone, and I loved it. It was everything I didn't know I needed, and I had such a good time. Also, because I love the new Camelot series, having an extra little short story just added to my enjoyment and just made me so happy. And that's it for February. So kind of short and sweet. Probably helped that most of the books I read in this month were from the Unbidden series. So that is the video. If you enjoyed my mildly chaotic tier ranking, be sure to subscribe, because I'm doing every month of 2023. I'm doing a tier ranking this month. And until tomorrow, love you. Bye.